Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Venus in Aries, and we're here to do another celebrity reading. Watch how much the views go up when I say this, when I upload it. Watch how the views speed up. I'm gonna block out the comments because whenever I do Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, I get a bunch of ghetto ratchets in my comments. I get people in the comments talking shit. I'm gonna block out the comments, but get ready for the views and the likes to go up because it seems like I'm attracting subscribers that like this type of shit. It's not too much what I really want to attract, but hey, it is what it is. Keep in mind, I do these readings. I start a channel, I do readings just to put out there that my readings is 98.9% accurate. And that if you ever needed advice, like a reading, because I don't know if I want to call it advice, but yeah, I would say that. But if you ever like needed a reading and you needed to find somebody that's accurate, bam, I'm right here. Because there's a lot of scammers, there's a lot of fakes, and I did it to show proof that I'm an accurate reader, okay? And I did celebrities because that could show proof that I'm accurate when I do a certain reading and you see a certain thing. But I didn't do it for like ratchets to come in my comments trying to say I'm wrong and I'm not saying this right and I think I'm God. And I didn't do it for all that. So if you're entertained, great. But if these type of readings don't influence you to maybe want to get a reading for yourself, unless you have your own reader and you're just entertained, then. But if these readings don't influence you to want to get a reading for yourself, or you just are entertained, then this ain't the channel for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and block out the comments. And I'm not the average YouTuber where people can talk shit and I just sit there. That's not me. I'm an Aries too. And I definitely ain't scared. I wouldn't be scared of you in person. So I'm definitely not scared over the goddamn computer. I don't understand how people can do the S word on some online bullying shit. Nigga, I'm the online bully. I was the bully. A little bit. Alright, let's talk about Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. This was requested. I've done a reading on them already. On the upload, I did a reading live on them recently. Everybody doesn't catch my live, so they wouldn't know. You guys don't really watch them afterwards either, so you still don't know that I just talked about them like a month ago. But here I am to do the new pre-uploaded reading on Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. I did want to ask one question though, because somebody on my TikTok was saying, could you do Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson? I heard that she was going to get pregnant by him and married to him. I'm like, all right, well, energy can always change, so we can see. All right, let's start. Let's start off with Klay Thompson, the yellow bone dude. Can I have Klay Thompson's energy, thoughts, and feelings towards Meg Thee Stallion? I'm a Meg Thee Stallion fan, though. I'm a fan. Klay Thompson's energy towards Meg Thee Stallion currently. Well, I definitely could say I don't see that pregnancy or that baby. Whoever said that. I definitely don't see that. Not right. No, I ain't gonna even say not right now. I just don't see it. And some people could be in a relationship, live together, be together for a while. Doesn't mean they gotta have a baby. Alright, Klay Thompson's energy towards Megan as of recently. I feel like there's good thoughts he has about her. I feel like he has good thoughts about her. I feel like he thinks that she's sweet. She's a blessing. But there is a but. He's a gentleman. He's still confused though. He's confused on if he has feelings for her or if the pussy's just good. I need to watch my mouth. I know some Aries that sound worse than me, so then I don't feel so guilty. But sometimes I be like, come on, girl, does that sound like a lady? I do say that to myself. Is that how a lady talk? And I talk like a lady sometimes. I think I just read. I think with me is I feel the cards when I read them. So I'm just I'm probably reading his energy, and that's exactly what he's feeling. But I'm not going to sit here and act like my mouth ain't a trip. So I'm not going to blame it on Klay. But the truth is, he is really feeling unbalanced and confused, which really is confused. He's confused on if I genuinely care about her, because I see him in the energy of shielding her and protecting her and stuff like that too. Or am I still this player controlling type dude that can have all the pussy I want? Which one is it? But this one is so good, it got me confused. I'm confused. But, I mean, look, there's a sneaky energy. It's still the same. There's a sneaky energy. There is mind games. There's distant. I feel like he still talks to other women behind Meg's back. He, like I said, the vibes are there. He has good vibes about her. He feels good about her. Like I said, the sex is good. Like roses. Like roses, pink roses. She's gentle to be with. She's fun to be with. But I feel like he thinks that I'm in this longer than I was supposed to be. Like, I feel like he thought that this would end sooner than what it's doing. And he is, like, confused, questioning himself. I don't know if it's a bad way or a good way, but it is a confusion to him. Like, I'm not really used to sticking to one woman for this long. So, am I feeling her? I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking to be in love. I still feel like there's an ex that's after him or that's trying to manifest love with him that he doesn't really connect with anymore. It's that saying, like, I'm not in love with her, but I like making love to her. And so I'm confused, but I gotta be honest, there's secrets. There will. If it hasn't, there will be, like, cheating. I feel like he will cheat. I feel like they will argue. Let me get Megan's energy towards him. Let me get a little more of his energy. I feel like there's sneakiness. I feel like there is somebody else involved, or at least speaking to. I feel like he will cheat. I feel like he will betray the connection. Yeah, that's what I feel so far. All right, let me get a little bit. Oh shit, car's falling. Watch the views and the lights go up on this. But when I read serious stuff, like what can help you, what you need to know, not alike. People like that ratchet shit. World's low vibrational. But look, who am I? I'm here reading it, right? All right. Klay's energy towards Meg Thee Stallion. And I'm not going to be the type that's always doing these type of videos to please, like, the audience. I really enjoy doing historical readings. Like, that's my favorite. I don't do them that much because it doesn't draw views, but the truth is, historical readings is my favorite. But I'm not going to stop it just because of y'all, because it will reach somebody that likes it and it will hit for them. Not the ratchets under 30. Under 25. All right. I'll be kind of talking like this on purpose, hoping that I get a different type of audience, because I want a sophisticated audience. All right. And I kind of don't care if I offend people. Like, whoever is meant to come towards me, they will understand. All right, let me get Klay's energy towards Megan. I always got to say, I talk like this every time I do these readings, because I know it's going to be some ratchet shit. I'm even closing the comments. Krishan, I need to start closing her comments, because people get mad at me because I say she's connected to the Lord. I can't help that shit. As you can see, she is. I seen an old video of her saying it was divine that she was blessed to have the show to Blueface. And Blueface said, bitch, you're not going to give God my credit. And you see what Blueface is going through and all these opportunities that's coming towards Krishan, because she puts God first. Even though she did all that crazy shit, every blessing she got, every opportunity she got, she wasn't arrogant. She wasn't prideful. She didn't say what Blueface did. You going to give God my credit. She didn't say that. She said the divine got it for me. And so you see where he at, but she got boxing deals and shit. And I think it's crazy as hell that 5,000 people want to fight Krishan. No wonder I got all them negative comments when I said God was with Krishan, because 5,000 of y'all motherfuckers want to fight her. All right, Klay's energy. I still don't see him leaving her right now. Of course he's not in love. But I don't, like, there's sneaky energy. Like, I feel like he's talking to different women on social media. No lie, he is communicating with other women, sneaking on social media. He is. So watch what I would say to Klay is watch your social media. Maybe you could do like Trishan was doing and do it on Snapchat, like where they erase the message right away as soon as you finish. I don't know, but I see him on social media sites looking and speaking to other women. I can see that energy around him. I don't see him leaving Meg Thee Stallion. I ain't gonna lie. The SEX is too good for him. It's like he's in that energy of selfish. Like, I'm not ready to settle down. I don't want to be in a one-person relationship, but this one is irresistible. But I gotta be honest, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups reverse, they're starting to not really have anything in common no more. The SEX could get old. The SEX gets old. You gotta have more than SEX to keep a relationship, a connection, especially a damn marriage. It gotta be more than SEX that keeps that shit connected. And looking at this energy, they just are very good at SEX. There's no love here. There's no emotion. I can even honestly say, even though I'm getting Klay's energy towards Meg, I can honestly look and say that Meg is not so much in love either. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like she's not in love either. She like him feeling on her, touching on her, sucking on her. She like that. She likes being with him, and I don't know, it's like he has this control, or she lets him feel like he has this control over her. And it's the same thing with him. I think I said this before, like, they turned each other out sexually, but it's only so far that could go. But I will say what it is doing is making them not leave each other sexually. That's okay. That's not good. All right, Klay's entry towards Megan, and then I'm going to switch this shit around. There's another woman, and she's white. And his mother's white anyway, so I'm not surprised. Y'all, like, I get it. Black women, he's mixed. Mother's white, dad's black. I get it. But sometimes y'all can't be getting mad at those men that got white mothers. Y'all can't. Only because their mothers is white. And sometimes men, I'm not saying they get with a woman that's like their mother, but that's usually they attract the type that's similar. Like if the mother's dark skinned, they usually like dark skinned women. If the mother's light skinned, they usually like light skinned women. I've seen it in some cases. It's not in all cases because some dudes just have a type. But I'm just not surprised that it's Klay. There's a blonde female here. His mother's a blonde. I don't think his mother likes Meg either. And so I feel like he's in the energy of wanting to cheat or like do what he was doing before this got too serious or before this started with Meg. But at the same time, he wants to date, but at the same time, he can't keep his eye off Megan. Like, Megan, he has this energy like, is she doing something to me? Is she doing spells on me? Like, what is she doing to me? I don't see Meg doing anything to you. It's just that you like it's just that you kind of like, y'all do have a twin flame energy, you and Megan. So that's what it is. It could be a spirit. It's a spiritual connection there. If people, Megan too, if y'all could get unclouded and look beyond the SEX, y'all might have more in common and could have a real connection. Because I see it there. But I feel like Megan is not going to stop dating either. I don't see the energy around Megan that's ready to settle down either. In fact, I see triangle on both sides. But definitely his side right now. All right, let me get 2 more cards when it comes to Klay's energy towards Megan. This dude, I'm not going to act like this don't come out in reverse. It does. But this is still not the best card, whether it comes out in reverse or not. His heart is not all the way in it, but he's okay. He's not happy. He's not sad. I don't see him cutting Megan off, though. But I see him creeping. There's a white girl in particular he's creeping with. I don't know if she's from the past. I don't know if she's new. She could be from the past, though, from what I'm seeing. There's other women, too, besides Megan. And I feel like he's just talking, hanging out. chilling. I don't see him fucking any of them yet, but it's there. All right, let's get Megan's energy towards Klay. Let's get Megan's energy towards Klay. Okay, not bad. All right, this is telling. This is telling. Yeah, so Meg is not attached to him either. In fact, Meg is starting to feel like it's time to make a new choice. The DICK was good for how long it lasted, but it's not offering anything real. And she feels like he could be cheap. Like he could be cheap. He's not offering anything real. She knows that there's secrets, so she probably could tell that there's other women. She's starting to notice his action is very, very slow. And she's starting to notice him being a little more distant than he used to be when they were dealing with each other. And she knows he's not attached, and she's not letting herself get attached. Let's get more of Meg Thee Stallion's energy towards Klay. Yeah, they starting to open this. So I don't know who, like somebody left me a comment saying a reader said that they were going to get married and have a baby. Now, I'm not going to say that they won't end up having a baby. I'm not going to say that. That can always happen. You don't need to be married for that. That can happen, but I definitely don't see marriage. And I don't see a baby either. Megan is starting to talk to somebody else too. Megan is talking to somebody else, flirting around. They both doing the same thing. They're both open. They're both like talking to other people behind their back. Megan, I feel like Megan could be talking to another woman. Y'all let me know. It's crazy because I keep seeing there's potential in this connection, but it won't go far. But the reason why I keep seeing potential is because there's a spiritual connection here. There's a soulmate twin flame energy here. It doesn't mean that people are going to end up with their soulmate and twin flame. That's what free will is for. You could just let it go. We all have more than one soulmate and one twin flame in this lifetime. In case that other person is immature, or not ready, or just don't want to be in a relationship, you have the free will. God gave us the free will to go to somebody that wants what we are looking for. So keep that in mind when we talk about these twin flames, these soulmates, and these personal readings. Well, he's my twin flame, so I can't leave him no matter what. Well, we're meant to be together, so I have to deal with all his shit. You don't. All right, Meg Thee Stallion. I have to say that because I'll be getting this in personal readings. Meg is like he's a playboy. Like, I feel like he is partying. I feel like he's seeking other women. I feel like he's a thirst trap. This could be your energy, Megan. She feels like he's being cheap with her lately. So maybe he's out spending or putting it into somebody else. So she feels like, yes, he's great potential, but something is hidden, and which is other women and him playing mind games. And so I'm going to keep cheating. But it's the same. They both love having sex with each other, but they're secrets. So I feel like Megan is going to play his game. I feel like she's just going to be distant with him. She's going to do her. She's going to cheat. She's going to do her. She's going to do the same thing he's doing. All right, let me get 2 more cards when it comes to Megan. It doesn't show me that they're ending things, but they will eventually. Yeah, she's going to eventually cut him off. But I can't act like this is something that she didn't want. She actually wanted this. And the baby, eventually. I don't think she was in a rush for it. But she actually wanted to try. But the energy is giving me that Meg sees something for what it is, and I'm just going to exit left. That's what her energy is giving. Like, it was fun while it lasted. It was a dream world. The sex was good, but I see where this is headed, and it's going to be open. He's going to cheat. He's going to be distant. Does he have any children with somebody from a previous relationship? He's even started being cheap with giving stuff, giving her gifts or something. Huh? All these niggas cheap. I'm maxing that because who got kids? All right. Can I have the energy around Meg? Meg is just focusing on her. I ain't gonna lie though, Megan. It's saying that you need to kind of go hang out. Too much sex. I feel like there is a such thing. Too much. They saying slow down, take a long bath, go hang out with some families, go focus on some music, do some aromatherapy, meditate, calm your nerves, do some connect with your womb, drink some water, and rest that cooch. Pleasure in reverse, that means rest it, girl, rest it. All right. Last question, and then I'm done here. So that's what I see. Give me the future energy between Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Give me the energy, the future energy between Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. And then I'll be back to do uploads on Saturday. I mean Sunday. I don't do nothing on Saturday. On Saturday, but rest. What is to come between Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson? I feel like if they try, I feel like this could be a real relationship. I feel like they're going to keep going for a little more time, and then somebody's going to cut something off because there's too much sneakiness. I don't know. That's weird. I feel like if they stop talking right now for a while and then they come back together like 2-3 years from now, they can end up like married or in a long-term relationship. I feel like if they was to connect together in the future, it could be a marriage. Would it be a happy marriage? I'm not sure, Megan, because he has cheating energy. He has open relationship energy. So unless you with that, then I don't know if it's him. You could be twin flames and soulmates with somebody, and if they're not mature, if they don't want to like stop cheating, then that doesn't matter, right? So I feel like 2-3 years down the line, if they run back into each other, they could be in a real long-term relationship. Give me the energy between Meg Thee Stallion and Klay. If both parties decide to be open, communicate, compromise, be there for each other. Because there is a spiritual twin flame connection. But I feel like Klay, it could be Meg too, because Meg like men and women. It could be both of them. I feel like, I feel like it's both. Like there's a twin flame soulmate connection between both of them. But I feel like both of them, definitely him, is not ready to settle down. I feel like he gets bored easily. Not saying that Megan's bored, but that promiscuous energy pops up on him easy, and he's not ready. I also feel like there's somebody from his past that he still has. Like he has a soulmate energy with somebody from his past too. It's not a twin flame like with Meg though. That's him. I do feel like him and Meg are like, there is a twin flame connection towards Meg. I feel, wow. Another reason why I feel like he's afraid to settle down, because I feel like he's afraid to settle down because he will get insecure, controlling, demanding. He could turn abusive. He gives me one of those type of guys. Like, if I decide to settle down and stuff, would she do the same? Would she be playing in my face? Would she be twirling and dancing around and twerking in everybody's face? Like, would she be doing that type of shit? Would she piss me off? What, do I have to put hands on her? He has that energy. So he's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. And he has every right. But I feel like if time, because they both in their 30s. I don't know how old he is. I know Meg's in her 30s. I don't know how old he is. I feel like 2-3 years go by, and if the energies change and they both want to be settling down, then yeah. But I feel like if time go by and they both still want to be open in this connection, then it's going to stay open. Marriage, I don't see a legal marriage. Baby, yeah, it will be an accidental pregnancy, and that's if Meg keep it. I could see the baby energy, and it will be accident, and that's if Meg keep it. It will not lead to a legal marriage or marriage in that case. They both sneaking around talking to people, more so him, but Meg is just going to keep it open anyway because she sees him doing it. That's what I see, you guys. I don't see them breaking up right now. I feel like they could in 6 months, only to turn around and keep fucking around with each other. A real serious relationship, I'm not sure. I feel like if they break, like if they come back together years down the line, maybe in their 40s, it could be. But I can't act like there's not a twin flame soulmate connection here. So I feel like they can always be connected unless one of them cut it off completely. So that's what I see, you guys. Thank you for checking me out. I'll see you in the next one.